four guys, these four monsters, who in mere moments are going to rip shreds off each other, tag team deathmatch style.
Yeah, all four of these men put the death in deathmatch. And Drew Parker, I thought he was far too pretty to be doing these, but he told me backstage that that's what Clint Margera used to look like before he got introduced to barbed wire.
You say Drew Parker's not used to these. Drew Parker's nickname is EC Drew. This guy's a hardcore junkie. He beat Matt Riddle in a hardcore match with a hardcore belt on the line. The word hardcore's lost all meaning.
Yeah, but Renfrew and Jester, they're harder than the names of the villages are to pronounce.
We're not going to attempt to pronounce them, by the way. They're from north of the north, let's just say that.
Crowd evenly split.
The crowd are just here, this is like gladiatorial days of the Roman Empire. They're just gathered to watch several men kill each other before a tiger gets let loose. That's what this is here. You're not going to see many arm holds, many rest holds, rest locks, not much catches, catch can. You're going to see a killer's kill can, maybe.
Oh, very nice.
Thank you very much. And Renfrew with a huge chop. Honest John Myers has put his gloves on. He could have done with them when he was handling Tory money earlier on tonight.
Renfrew showing he needs to go on with a dropkick off the second rope, wearing no top and a kipper. By God.
He is deceptively agile, is Chris Renfrew, a former ICW heavyweight champion.
That's right, rocking the dad bod. And the elbows are on Clint Margera's face. Margera holding on. Push himself into a normal tag match, which I'll leave it last, but
yeah, I'm not giving it much longer than this.
Very precarious position there. Drop kicks Renfrew out the ring.
And out goes Chris Renfrew in the early stage of this match.
Here's Jester.
Jester now, huge heavy clothesline, taken down. And Drew Parker's back in this now.
Little Drew, and there's noise you hear from the crowd are Drews, they're not boos. On his feet, using his agility, his advantage. Very quick Frankenstein, it takes Jester all out. He's still on his feet though. Shrugs.
Big running uppercut. We're going to see a couple of these now from Drew Parker. No!
No, we're not. Oh, Jester himself. Looks like it takes a little run down. Could be it very early on. Surprised if it was.
I don't think he likes us calling him the little.
I'm sorry. He looks far too innocent to be doing this, though. I'm right.
I mean, like if any of these.
There's the chair. Renfrew, first one to bring a woman into this match.
I mean, if one of these four had to do, and I mean had to do a L'Oreal advert, it would have to be Drew Parker.
I'll argue that. And now, hard men from the Badlands. They're in the corner. Not sure Drew's gone.
This is a proper, like, North versus South street fight, isn't it? This is Scotland versus the West Midlands.
The South.
The South, basically. The North versus the South colliding in the Northeast.
Jester and Renfrew aren't too concerned about the regional fight tonight. We are all equally worthless to them.
And Jack Jester and Chris Renfrew taking over on Clint Margera. Flapjack in the center of the ring.
Simple moves here. Playing with the food.
Oh, look at this. Drew Parker talking of food. He's got a tray. He's got a double. He's got two trays.
He's dual wielding.
Dual tray action from Drew Parker. It's almost poetic. And that's not so much.
No, not at all. And
whoa. You don't get that from Lakeland. That's custom made.
And Jester picking up with near gloves on. Oh.
A tray wrapped in barbed wire is now legal in this match.
Oh, all this legal, quite right. And Jester loves spilling drinks. Does not care about the crowd support whatsoever.
Clint Margera, in the meanwhile, Clint Margera just got a barbed wire baking tray to the head. And these
Looks a bit dizzy from that.
These grim chair shot, tray shots to the head. Rattling Clint Margera.
A bit dazed. And that is not going to help.
As legal as a headlock is that steel chair. Tray across the head. We knew this would go this way. We didn't think it would go this way this quick, though.
I think this is the... Oh, through bleeding. The card had been warned to get out of the way. You know what they get into.
In case you haven't figured out yet, if you're watching this on Pivot Share, in case you've not quite sussed, this might not be for the faint-hearted. If you're of a...
Go figure.
If you're of a sensitive disposition, if you press next, we've got Amir Jordan and Chris Brooks, which is less of this.
And we're going outside. It's a sunny day here at the riverside.
And it looks like he may be about to go into the River Tyne if he's not careful.
Even David Bowie in the background shocked me watching this.
Bowie watching these space oddities of the wrestling world.
And weirdly enough, this is exactly how Drew Parker is going to learn how to deal with situations like this. To be the man Clint Margera is.
And Jack Jester is nailing Drew Parker on the cobbles of the riverside.
Oh, it's going to be... Oh, no.
Clint's gone!
Would never see him again if we were at the River Tyne.
Quick note to Clint Margera, who I know is from one of my former hometowns of Wolverhampton. That ain't the River Severn. It's a lot colder, it's a lot danker, and they ain't going to rescue you as quickly.
Jack Jester on any other night not involved in wrestling may wish to jump in the River Tyne just to see what it was like, but now is not the time. I know the Enterprise rent-a-car, getting a cheeky plug. Jack Jester, hold on for life.
Oh, Jester nearly went into the river, and the guardrail.
Oh, Christ.
The irony of the guardrail put up for safety measures being used as a weapon is not lost on Chris Renfrew.
Margera does not appreciate the irony whatsoever either. And Jester's like, if anyone's going to go in the River Tyne, it's going to be me, willingly. You're not be the person to do that for us.
Hard punch to the face.
Oh, screen and screen.
Parker.
So much action, we're having to show 2 screens of it.
This match is just descending.
Oh, no.
Oh, we ain't getting our deposit back on that. Oh, no. We are not getting our deposit back on that rent-a-car.
We talked earlier about having to deal with or prepare for Chris Wolf's offense. How are you supposed to deal with that? Rampage Brown doesn't teach that in his lessons.
And the North Faithful agree with me.
Thanks. It's as if they heard you live, Tom.
Almost like I was there.
Anyway.
Chris Renfrew now, working over Clint Margera, then making their way back into the riverside for the owner of that van is called. See, this is why we don't have tiered seating at North Wrestling like so many shows, because at any point this farce could fall out into the banks of the River Tyne. We don't want to come back and have to usher you back into your chair. Absolutely. It's too much admin.
And in a weird way, though, I think that was for a lot of show going into that area. Oh God, not the bar!
Shine on, you crazy diamond!
Absolutely. But like, I think it's for show. All 4 of these men know what they're capable of. It's a lot about oozing machismo when it comes to these hardcore matches. They want to beat each other up for as long, as painfully as possible. The win is secondary to that. And a big leg drop there. The chest of Drew Parker.
This is the equivalent of Shreddy flexing his muscles with another bodybuilder.
The hardest part of the ring for Clint Margera.
The hardest part of the ring, no less.
Thank you.
As my colleague Matthew said,
that's as he can sink in the underground right now.
That barbed wire baking tray, ominously watching on this match. I have a funny feeling we're going to see more of that in times to come. But now, chair being set up in the ring, I guarantee you that is not to be sat on in a conventional way. And now Clint Margera feeling the full force of... There it is! That baking tray to the head!
And Jack just introducing Margera, the Inhuman Creation Station.
Absolutely disgusting behaviour. And is that a... Oh my God, it's a kebab skewer! Oh God! Oh no! Oh God! Trying to poke his eye out! Chris Renfrew trying to put Clint his eye on a kebab. And I mean, they'll batter and deep fat fry most things in Scotland. I don't know how they'll do with an eyeball.
Gotta bring that up. Oh, Drew here to counter the double suplex attempt on the chair. Drew on the chair himself. Another quick Frankensteiner onto the chair.
And a wrestling move.
I'm not sure if it's planned.
Actual wrestling move.
Very good nonetheless.
Drew Parker now taking Chris Renfrew to town.
Oh, modified go to sleep there. Not sure if he got all of it, but again, he has just autographed an Enterprise rent-a-car van. And now...
Falcon Arrow onto the steel chair by Clint Margera.
Indeed, that might be it. On a normal wrestler, that might have got the pin. On Chris Renfrew...
As you said earlier, Matthew, this is 4 guys just flexing and showboating what they can do. Hardly any pinfalls in this match so far. Yeah. Just a lot of violence.
Like, you think you're hardcore? Like I said, obviously these wrestlers wrestle in multiple different companies, but there definitely is some sort of ICW Fight Club Pro thing for support here. And wait.
Fight Club's come to the Riverside tonight, that is for sure.
And now Jester's bringing his friends with him. I believe that's Saturday night.
Is that a pole? Is that a piece of the rigging?
It's best not to think about it. Whatever it is, it's going right in the back of Clint Margera.
I'm Jester, with that grimace on his face.
Never mind.
Almost envious of the pain that Margera's going through. Just a 2 count.
How do you deal with an opponent when you hit him, smiles and go harder? Certainly wouldn't wrestle him, that's for sure.
They're yet to find an antidote and all that.
Oh no, it's Sunday morning.
Oh, that does not look good. That looks like an overgrown wine bottle opener.
Oh no.
No! God! He's trying to pop his eye out.
I've seen horror movie posters that look nicer than this.
And no! Clint Margera is being skewered. Unbelievable.
Just getting his flesh into gear.
Trying to get the flesh off the face of Margera.
In the crowd so they can see it.
That's why you get there early for North Wrestling, so you can be front row when Jack Jester tries to turn Clint Margera into a kebab.
Jester just trying to slap his face up now.
Eye poke by Drew Parker did the job.
Inserts dominance on the small opponent. Oh, double foot stomp.
Meanwhile, outside the ring, Jack Jester is just wailing on Clint Margera with a steel chair. DDT onto the chair, onto the floor. And looks like we popped to partners before this.
Straight from Wilkinson to the Staplers. Oh, wants to go to sleep.
No, not the foot.
Oh, and I'm not sure how much the shoe blocked that. Big and clearly just looking at him.
Meanwhile, outside the ring, Jack Jester is grating Clint Margera's face. And Chris Renfrew armed with the stapler.
Oh.
Was that his nipple? Was that his arm? Wherever it was, it hurts. Oh, and Chris Renfrew finding new and innovative ways to hurt you every time.
That powerbomb. Very nearly.
Meanwhile, outside the ring, Margera now giving Jack Jester a taste of his own medicine, grating the face of the big king, who probably loves it.
Aye, the king of the ring himself, Jack Jester, not too concerned.
I've just seen stepping out from backstage, Chris Renfrew armed with, oh, are you kidding me?
A drawing pin chair.
A chair covered in drawing pins.
Or thumbtacks, whatever you want to call them.
Whatever you want to call them, they are, oh God, they're facing that way up. Oh God.
Play what Renfrew's trying to set up here.
He might be about to turn Drew Parker into a pin cushion. No.
It's more like Pinhead.
Straight into the arm of Renfrew. My words exactly!
I was going to let the crowd do the talking.
And a staple!
Oh, to the back!
Pinned on the back of Renfrew!
Wherever you look, there's no escaping the violence.
Oh, Bork!
All of his body weight in the back of Renfrew. This might be it. No, Jester making the save.
That chair stayed on Renfrew's back without being held.
And after changing the match, though, beforehand, they weren't even bothering to see if the opponent would make the pin. Jester actually broke that pin up before it could get worse. You know, Drew Parker's learning quickly. Got half there.
Oh, that skewer's back. He's about to drive that skewer into the face of Drew Parker. No, no, no!
Is he going to make Drew Parker regret his decision to enter the hardcore division here in the UK?
I'd imagine he's regretting a lot of decisions at the moment. Maybe the one to turn off at the A19 of the Angel of the North and come to Newcastle. Margera bouncing Renfrew's head off the top. Meanwhile, he's grating his head in the ring!
Won't be pretty for very long.
He quit being pretty some while ago. I think it was when he got smacked in the face with that steel
Christ, that's Renfrew's back.
chair.
Now Clint making it worse.
Drew Parker, despite being, as you say, the young up-and-comer in this division, is holding his own against Jack Jester.
Self drop kick. Very effective in Clint. They're not too much in terms of double teams. They're making it a fair contest on the outside and inside the ring. And that does appear to be a rock-solid table
It
here at the
certainly
Riverside.
does. That looks sturdy as out. And now a fight for the skewer. And Drew Parker skewering Jack Jester.
Such a fast learner.
That's foreplay to Jack Jester.
That's a hello to Jack Jester. I'm not sure how much is going to take him down. And now Renfrew.
Oh my God, Margera's face dinged off that ring apron. It echoed around the arena. Jack Jester just spotted the table and already has some grand designs upon it.
I think just seeing that warmed him up. Caused momentum to swing in his direction, as they say. Now Drew Parker trying to recover from the offense. The blood loss possibly getting to him.
Drew is not in a good place between Jack Jester and a table. And that table is rock solid.
Oh, but how solid is it going to be when Jack Jester does this?
Pardon my language, but flippin' heck!
Fucking hell.
Jack Jester with an elbow drop through the table on Drew Parker.
At one point, this match has to end.
It may not. We may all be in some kind of weird personal hell. Steel chair wrapped in barbed wire, lest we forget. Off the back of Margera, and he's walking around like a porcupine.
Nothing but shock and terror in this match. Well, for now, Renfrew, I think you can safely say it's yours.
Chris Renfrew being a welcome, being a gracious host in what claims to be his house. Meanwhile, Jack Jester and Drew Parker taking the fight towards, the merch stand of all places. Now,
ACDC pinball table.
You can do what
doing
you...
that back inside.
Chair right to the back. All that barbed wire in Margera's head. The back of his head, the back of his back, and a stunner. How is Margera kicking out?
No. Why? Why is he kicking out?
Fair point, well made.
There's a lot riding on this match in terms of reputation, be it north, south, promotion versus promotion, or just plain to see who is the most hardcore out of these four gentlemen.
I'm predicting that bag's not going to be full of nice things. No, it's
even more thumbtacks.
Thumbtacks, drawing pins, whatever you call them. They are, Chris Renfrew spitting them out.
Renfrew may have the advantage already with the mind games. You say that's 50% of a contest. Let's see if we can do the other 50% here. Oh!
Whoa!
The butterfly suplex.
100% of the thumbtacks in his back.
Renfrew powering up and powering through the pain of those thumbtacks. Encounters.
Margera now on the top. Death Valley driver! Straight into the tacks!
He took him straight to Carver City, but will he stay there? No!
The hows and the whys are adding up. How is this still going? Why is this still going? How are they kicking out? Why are they kicking out? A tag team death match, the likes of which...
Oh, it sits out! That has to be it. It's not!
The likes of which we've never seen at the Riverside here in Newcastle.
I think when they called it deathmatch, I didn't know that meant until someone dies.
We thought it was figurative.
Right.
Bowers, we thought it was figurative, not literal.
I've no idea where Drew Parker and Jester are, but I know one of them's happy.
They've probably got to home base to buy more stuff.
Oh, swings and a miss. Oh, not the second time though. Oh, the barbed wire fell off.
It knocked off the barbed wire.
That just made it louder. Oh, Christ.
Death Valley driver onto barbed wire. It is mercifully over.
Thank God.
That was like watching a car wreck on the A19. Wait, Andrew Bowers is having a word with...
I think he's asking the ref if he wants the ambulance called.
Well, Bowers is now concerned that this match may have gone a bit too far.
Well, one loud fan summed it up there.
Well said.
And regardless of their affiliations, crowd very loud and their support there. All four of these warriors, what they've put themselves through.